Welcome back to the 2025 paper. So in question 2A, they're looking for the outline of a Google Street View symbol is shown. Write down the approximate area of the symbol in square units. Okay, so 1 square is equal to a square unit. So this is just an approximation, it's not an exact value. So we'll count the full units first of all. So I've got 1, just put a little mark, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so that's 20. Okay, then within the main body, okay, we've got the arms. So what we want to imagine is if I translated this triangle across into this space, that would probably make one more unit. Okay, and the same here, translated that down into this space, that would be another unit. So we'll go 1, 2, so another 2 there. Then we want to imagine here, this little triangle, if I translate it across there, that would be another whole unit. And this same here, this would be another whole unit. So another 2 there. And then finally, we've got this square, or half a square and half a square, kind of at an angle, but if you imagine if I rotated that, slid it over, okay, or flipped it, they'd make another 1 together. So I'll add 1 for that. Then up in our head, we've had 1 full unit, and then this, and this, they're almost full units. So I'm gonna, because it's approximate, I'm gonna give them a value of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5. And then these little parts, if I imagine a diagonal there, they're more or less half, a little bit more than half, but I'll just give them the value of half. So 1 half, 2 halves, 3 halves, 4 halves, that gives me 1, 2 total. When I add all those up, I've got 25, 32. So 32 square units. Okay, so that's my approximate value in square units. Part B then. The image on the right shows a sign for a campsite. Shown below is the elevation and plan of a similar sign. So we have our elevation and our plan. Project an auxiliary elevation on the line X1, Y1. So project out here an auxiliary elevation to show the true shape of the campsite. So looking directly at the campsite sign. Okay, so we're creating an auxiliary elevation. So what I like to say is elevations have the same heights. Okay, same as if I had the auxiliary elevation here, or sorry, end elevation, it would be the same height. And what we're going to do is we're going to project up there at 90 degrees to my sign onto the XY line. And luckily in this question, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's a 30-degree angle that the sign is at, and that's a 30-degree angle that the XY line is at. So we're going to project out there. First of all, let's make sure we've got all our points. Project. We need to project down these little corners onto my sign. Okay, and let's go project out then at 60 degrees because that's looking directly at my sign, perpendicularly. So project out all of those edges. Great. So that's the projections of them. Now we need to find the measurements, which are the heights. So I have the height here at the top. So let me get the overall height. Follow it down and up. So I'll step off that height there. Follow it down and up. So I step off that height there. Then we've got the base of the sign, and 1, 2, 3, 4 points are going to be at that height. So distance up from the XY, follow it down and up, follow it down and up, down and up, down and up. Great. And then we got the point of the sign. So there's the height of that pointy bit. down and up there. So now I have the outline there. So here's my top side. Here's the bottom side. Okay, we've got the back of it, so that side. We've got the stands then. Follow them down up. They're going to be here. And here. And finally we have the pointy bit. So we have that, and we can plot it up like so. Okay, so that's my auxiliary elevation. Project out at 90 degrees, heights taken from the elevation. Question C then. The pictorial view of a park bench is shown below in the isometric grid. So we've got a little isometric grid, kind of makes an isometric cube there. Okay, so in the square grid provided, make a freehand sketch of the elevation and plan of a bench. Okay, so each unit here would be one unit there. So our elevation, we need heights, we need lengths. So the overall height of this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 high. So we'll leave a little bit of space. We'll come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's, we'll call that, imagine it's our XY line across there. Then we have the width of our object across, or length of it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so our object is going to fit into this space. Okay, the overall height, overall length. So let's start putting in some elements of it. So we've got these little stands there, in 1 and up 2. So in 1, up 2. And same again. And then we're coming across 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's leaving us with 1 left over. Great. Now, actual seat. We'll go across there. Okay, so that's roughly the outline, and now I'm going to put that in heavy. So we won't have an out part on the sides there. So it's going to be just to there, to there. So a nice neat triangle from dot to dot as neatly as you can. Okay, so that's my elevation. Now my plan will have the same width. Okay, and all these widths will come down. Okay, now what I'm missing is the depth of my shape. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units deep. So we'll come down 1. So let's say this is the back edge of it. Or we're going to come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? No, it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there we have it. It's going to fit into that space. Okay, so the outline of it, yeah, will be heavy. So let's go around the outside. Okay, we've got a little rectangle there for the backrest. Okay, now it's a plan view, so we need to show hidden detail. Okay, there's going to be hidden detail representing each of those stands or legs of the bench. So hidden detail shown like so. Okay, so that's my plan to complete it. Lastly then, we've got a developments question. So part D, shown below is the development of a travel kennel for a pet. The 3 images of different kennels before development are shown on the right. We have 3 options. From the images on the right, use a tick to indicate the correct match for the development shown. So we've got our kennel, the sides there, we'll start with them, and the base. So the sides are identical in all of them, and they both have 2 sides as far as we can see, and a base, yes. Okay, so it's all the same for those. This rectangle then folds up onto the front. So it folds up onto the front there. It's not there, it is there. So this one, it's not going to be. Okay, so it's one of these 2. Then we've got this top part folds on over it, so lying on the flat. So that's there, and it's there. So both are still in play. Then at the back, we have a rectangle folding in onto the back. So it looks like that's there, and it looks like it's there. And lastly, we have this surface folding back onto the sloped surface. That's not there, it is there. So here we have the correct answer. Okay, so that's the question 2 on the 2025 paper.